What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Season 3, Episode 6 of the Abstract Audio Podcast. I'm your host with the most issues, Amber Janae. And Wait, did you guys hear that? Yeah, I think someone's coming. After our deep dive on silence last episode, you know we had to bring in a guest to turn up the volume with. Let's go. We have a fantastic guest here with us today, Miss Sauda Muse.
Yes.
An actress, a writer, an aspiring filmmaker. Thank you so much for stopping in today. How you feeling?
I feel great. I mean, you know, we could use a little bit more sun.
Girl.
But other than that, I'm good.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not sure if you caught the last episode. The last episode, we basically talked all about silence. We did the on-mute challenge, you know, a little Beyonce. Because silence is so important, and taking a minute to yourself is so important today, especially with everything around us that's gotten so loud. You know what I mean? It's insane. So as a creative and a mother yourself, how do you take that time? How do you find that time to just sit in silence and work on your craft?
It's hard, you know, when you have the kids. But what I will say, and I'm sure a lot of mothers will agree with it.
Yes.
And the kids go to sleep.
That's the time.
When the kids go to sleep, that's like, you should be asleep too.
Yes.
But when I'm feeling inspired and I have a lot on my mind, I can't sleep anyway. So that's like the best time. Or the shower.
I believe.
Shower. That is I meditate.
Yes.
I manifest, like that water, that silence does.
Exactly. And many geniuses have said in the past that like the bathroom is a source of inspiration.
Okay.
It really is. It really is. And it is such a sacred time. And I think creating in general is such a sacred experience.
It's the worst when something hits you and you can't in the moment because there's so much going on. And once oh my gosh, it's the worst.
And it's sad too, because not only, you know, do you have to mourn those ideas that you can't act on in the moment, but so many people, and I'm by myself feeling bad for so many people who can't find the time, because you need, especially as a creative, you need silence and you need to be by yourself, especially as a writer, just to hone those skills. So imagine all the skill sets that go unfulfilled, all the dreams that go unfulfilled without that.
How they want it though.
Exactly. That's exactly how they want it. and it got me thinking, you know, especially our episode on silence last weekend. It got me thinking, you know, sacred ground, things like sacred ground usually require silence as well, because it is so interesting how it kind of parlays from creativity, but that same kind of silence is required. So it got me thinking, what actually makes something sacred? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny, I drew the conclusion too, because if you noticed on mute from Beyonce, and Beyonce, her hair care line is called Sacred. And I was like, that's so random. Just like you put into a train of thought stuff, girl. Yeah. And I'm like, I wonder what makes something sacred. I do wonder why she went with that name in particular. Side note, but I wonder how that's selling, by the way. I wonder how that's selling.
Have you used the brand?
No, but I hear Beyonce stuff don't really sell the best. Because her personal brand is kind of lacking marketing wise. You know what I mean? Because people can't relate to her. Anyway, side note, I'm getting off track.
I wonder how Cardi's is doing.
Low key. You know what though? I did hear good numbers on Cardi's. So
I loved her whole promo.
Yeah, right. It was cute, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was cute. And she's much more personable, much more relatable.
I'm Isaac. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Brian. Did you go to the tour?
I did not.
Me either. Those tickets were.
Girl, please.
She was spending all that. That's crazy. Man, but yes, back to what makes something sacred. Is it maybe because someone, or is it just because I should say, someone or something, you know, far long ago in the past just decided it was? And if it is something that occurred on these grounds to make it sacred, how do we even know that these things happened? You know what I mean? In the first place, just word of mouth. It's so crazy.
Everything is word of mouth. I mean, you think about it.
Exactly.
Way back when.
Exactly.
Folk tales, right?
Exactly.
Everything was all word of mouth, and then that's how things get misconstrued.
Exactly. And as you said, that's exactly how they want it. That's exactly how they want it. It plays right into their game. It's ridiculous. And it's funny, as episode 2, I believe, was all about stories, fairy tales, and things like that, and how things get flipped. So definitely the script that we're on. And it's almost too, is it about, it comes down to like, is it about history more so, or is it about just belief, and not even like on a religious level?
You know, I think it may be a mixture of the two. You know, the history, whatever happened in that moment, whatever in this place and time.
Right.
The importance of whatever that was.
Right.
I think a lot of things do play into that.
Definitely. And it's like, just because something is sacred to someone, does that then make it sacred to me as well? You know,
It doesn't, but it's like that level of respect.
respect.
Like when temples,
Exactly.
for example.
Exactly.
I may not practice it, but I understand the respect level. It's like if I go there, it's not about me.
Right. You know what I mean? Something bigger.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bigger than yourself. So what would you say, what's something sacred to you? What do you think is sacred? What do you hold as sacred?
What I would hold as sacred, honestly, and it's not even like a physical thing, right? My alone time is sacred for those reasons.
Yeah.
You know, the time to think, the time to process, absolutely. The time to even work on yourself, the whole healing aspect. And just time to just create or just for you. Like, that's a very sacred thing because it's needed. And I'm somebody like, I overthink a lot. I'm an overthinker.
Same.
So I'm like, it's like a billion tabs. Okay, you know what that's like? Yeah, it's like something's always going. You always need to do something. Gotta be here, gotta think about this and back way. So having those times where it's just you, for you,
Exactly.
is very important.
Exactly. Especially as a mother, we can get so wrapped up in everybody else, not even just your children, just everyone around us. And as they say, you can't pour from an empty cup.
You cannot. Cannot. And we all have to learn that. I know I do.
And it's funny too, I'm drawing a comparison here. I actually just saw a video not too long ago about when mom goes to sleep. You know, as you were saying earlier, when mom goes to sleep, a kid or who was older now, was kind of saying that there was almost an aura or an energy that happens or that takes over the house because you can feel your mom is absent, you know, or asleep in this case. And it got me thinking as well, can places like this be alive? Can the home front, something that we hold so sacred, can it really be alive in and of itself? I know you have a kid. I don't know if you saw Encanto, the Disney movie.
No.
Girl, it's so good. Your son might be a little old now, a little old for it, but it was so good. And essentially the house was alive, long story short, just magic and things like that. But it really made me think, like, are sacred spaces and places that we hold sacred alive in a sense?
I would say so.
Right?
I would say so. I think because of the energy.
The energy.
You got to think about it. People forget this.
Yes.
We, as much as we are in the physical, yes, we are of physically. Exactly. Or energy.
Exactly.
It's all energy.
I say this all the time.
I can see how that could be a thing.
Right? It just, a train of thought.
Space.
Exactly. And then it even can get into a scary realm because it's like, if these places are alive, these places also can be haunted. Like, when you think about it, like, you know what I mean? Like, and me specifically, I don't love scary movies and things like that. You do?
I am a horror fanatic.
Girl!
Love it. Love it down.
People like roller coasters and scary movies. The people that get thrills from those kind of things are so fascinating to me.
You're like,
count me out, right? Like, that is not my kind of fun.
I understand. You know what? I will say, being older now, I'm not into the roller coasters now.
Oh,
I'm like,
like being shaken up. Don't shake me.
Forget to shake. Come in a horror movie. I'm there.
Right?
I'm there.
I feel that. And even like the TikTok creator I found, essentially he was saying that places are haunted not because they're voodoo and all these things per se, but because the energy that people leave behind once they go, that it's just kind of stuck, and not even for anything bad, for a bad reason or anything like that. It's just like an energetic imprint that they're then leaving behind, and that's a way less scary way to think about it, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The movie's just dramatized.
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly.
That's, in essence, that's what it is.
Right?
That makes sense.
And I find often that they try to vilify so many simple things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even, magic in general, I feel like they tried to, take a dark turn towards, but not all magic, not all things that we don't understand. That's, the theme of the whole podcast. Not everything that we don't understand is instantly bad,
Exactly. Yeah, but that's what people try to do.
Exactly.
And they don't understand something. Like, okay, and I know this may be a weird example, but Kanye, for example, yes, the man might be a little cuckoo, but he's amazing. He's a genius at the end of the day, and because people don't understand him, they mislabel him.
Yes, absolutely.
It happens all the time.
Absolutely. I love me some Kanye. And honestly, it's like, memory comes into play as well, because even though Kanye isn't the Kanye that we remember, we still hold him in high regard because of, you know what I mean? Because it's a natural evolution, and we have to accept that while still holding on to that memory as well. Because the memory of, okay, take a monument versus a memorial. You know what I mean? Both seemingly sacred ground and ground to be revered, but is it the memory? Is it the memory that gets it to that place? You know what I'm saying? The memory of that person that the monument is erected for, or say a 9/11 memorial or anything like that.
Right.
And it really gets to a point where it's like, why does remembering become preserving? You know what I mean? You don't need to necessarily preserve something to remember an idea, thought, or a feeling for something. What do you think?
I think a lot of it is what's holding the importance. You know what I mean? Like you said, a monument, right? Presidents or something, right? It was history, it was time, they were important for whatever reason, and now they got to make it this important thing.
Exactly.
Versus 9/11, like you said, for example, people died.
Exactly.
It's heavy, you know, the memory, the pain, and I think that's in essence what it is. Like, what was the importance of it? What was the energy of that?
Yeah.
You know?
But it's like, is it not enough that we remember the person or the event? Why does everyone else have to remember too? Why do we need everyone else to remember too? I always thought it's so odd that people want to hold on to that pain. You know what I mean? Want to hold on to that trauma and memorialize that trauma. You know what I mean? For people, even when you're rolling down the street and you see someone say they got hit by a car, and you see the flowers and their little the teddy bears and things like that. Why do people leave?
Because it's a way to honor them at the same time. You know, you want to honor the person, the energy, the being. In essence, that's, I mean, think about it at the gravesites, the same idea. They bring flowers, they come talk to them. It's just a way to honor them and remember them.
That's true. Absolutely. Keeping that memory alive is important to a lot of people. And even so, I've always been one to believe that the funerals, for instance, were for the living more so than for the dead. I just feel like holding on to trauma like that,
it's stored energy, for sure.
It's stored energy, you know?
End of the day, you're right about that.
Speaking of monuments, have you seen the Obama Presidential Center that just got?
I've seen the videos. I didn't get to go in person.
Me neither. I hear the tickets are sold out till like November or something like that. I don't know. You could still like pop in, but I hear that's
I was trying to go before I...
Low key. Check the website, because my parents made it in, for instance. They said it was great. They said it was beautiful.
I'm sure it's amazing.
Right?
And good energy.
Good energy. Good energy. Taxpayer dollars and good energy. People are so twisted up about it too.
Don't tell me people are having a problem with it.
Then people do, but mainly because
it's Obama.
It's Obama, of course. There's always that racial
president ever, but okay.
Literally. Man, I guess a lot of people are irritated with the shape of it. With the look of it. I'm like, what you mean I like the shape?
It should have been circular.
I thought a circular would have been... Whatever it is, it's certainly something. It stands out for sure. It stands out.
I mean, I think, you know, it's great, and I'm glad they built this.
Exactly. And like you said, it's something to remember him by, you know, because Lord knows it's gone to hell ever since.
Okay, we are currently in hell,
and I think people build it as well because places like this, in hopes that places like this kind of stand for and symbolize the power that these people held. Like Obama had so much power behind him, and still, I haven't met him in person, of course, but
you could feel it.
Exactly, the aura around. You could feel it.
The whole family.
Exactly.
Give me some Michelle.
Exactly. I swear, just a powerful, strong Black family. I love to see it. Oh my God. And this is where my brain goes, but the Smiths stepped out for something. I think a fashion show.
I did see that.
They look good, man. I love seeing them. I don't care what nobody says. I love seeing.
Love me some Will and Jada.
Yes, I'm sorry. sorry. Like, you could never make me hate either of them, honestly.
Will's honestly one of my favorite actors.
He's so great. He's so great.
How can we?
You can't tarnish a
kid.
I think there's, oh my God, and beautiful children. They made beautiful kids. They're both
Beautiful and talented.
talented.
Like, stop.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, any slander of any of them will not be tolerated. I'm sorry.
Seriously.
I'm sorry.
Seriously.
I'm sorry. But it makes you think, if places can hold energy, if places can hold power, can these places have any effect on us? You know what I mean? In turn. Because if you think of artists going on certain retreats and things like that, artists saying, hey, you know, I'm not feeling as inspired. I'll go to Paris or something like that to feel inspired.
I can understand that 100%. I'm not gonna lie. I took a trip to Colombia. This was like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was a very long time ago. But again, the energy still lives in me to this day. Like, I can look at pictures or think back on it and remember what that was like for me. Because at that time, I was no one knew, but I was going through this like really depressive stage. Like, I was just like, and it was such a beautiful place to be.
Yes.
But inside, I was just like really struggling.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember we were in Calais.
Oh, okay.
And just the energy of that place, the people were amazing, just very welcoming, warming. And I think I was listening to Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, good album.
And yes, amazing. But it was something about that music, something about being where I was, and like how it just shifted me.
Yeah.
In a sense, seeing those kids over there, the living conditions, horrible.
Is it really?
Horrible. At least this one particular village that we visited. They were like living on like wooded houses that they built on stilts over this water, right?
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the kids in the water. I go use the bathroom in one of their little houses, flush it. That water went straight into the water. That messed up my whole understanding. But when I tell you, these were some of the happiest kids I've ever seen in my life. They were so excited.
Yeah.
They just wanted to share. They wanted to just be around us. They were just so happy. And it just completely shifted my entire perspective.
Oh, wow. I had no idea it was that way down there.
Yeah. Well, in certain parts, not everywhere.
Of course.
It's very beautiful in other spaces, but this particular village that we went to visit was like that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I went. That was a very inspiring trip.
Truly. And you left feeling just in a better headspace.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God.
Completely shifted me.
Yeah. Oh wow. I guess it does come down to your surroundings and just even just traveling, you know, out of state for even if you're not out of country, just out of state or even out of town, you know, for a little bit, just completely can reset and rewire some
Those creative juices.
Exactly.
I wrote a whole song.
Oh really?
I did.
Oh, I would love to hear it. Oh my God.
Oh, but I mean, but yeah, no, it's visiting different places because again, the energy is always there.
Yes.
You get a taste of something else that you're not
Exactly. Bring something new out of you completely. And I was going to mention the point. Is it the place or what we bring into it sometimes as well? Because you're right. If energy is stored in those spaces, you know, vice versa, is it a symbiotic relationship where it's like, okay, I'm giving into the space and the space is giving into me, you know, that
exchange.
Exactly. It's gotta be everything flows. Everything has to flow.
Yes.
Everything has to flow, because it's so funny because they'll say writer's block for a reason, because the energy is not
carpet to you. Yeah. And I hate that. Oh my God.
I hate a writer's block. I hate a writer's block.
Especially when you have to create something, like you're under pressure and a deadline. Like, come on. That's why I don't like writing under those.
Exactly.
Do not even know deadline.
Right. Not if I can help it. Exactly. But you know, once you get into these bigger rooms and bigger spaces, there's no helping it. But
yeah,
sheesh, that's the worst. Oh my gosh. Being creatively constipated. It's the worst.
I never heard that.
I hate that.
I think I'm gonna use that.
I hate it. Oh my God, I'm stopped up. And in that sense as well, do you think once a place is haunted or once something terrible has happened in a space, or even if something, you know, positive has happened in a space, do you think you can then reclaim that space in a certain way? Do you think it's able to be taken back?
That is a great question.
You know,
in my mind, I'm gonna lean towards I don't think so. Not in when it comes to that, like, I think once a place is like the negative energy is just so impactful, I think that that's a little bit hard to clean out.
It's difficult.
And come back
It is
from.
difficult. So like if somebody cheats in your house as well, like if you staying with a man or a woman or whatever, and they cheat in your house, do you feel like, because it's so funny too, because women especially, I wouldn't say so men so much, but women are like, oh my God, you brought that bitch in my house. You brought that bitch in my house. You had her in my bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why do you think that's so triggering for people?
Because it goes to the sacredness. That's a sacred place between you and your spouse.
Yeah.
Y'all, like, we lay down.
What if we just dated? What if we just dated? What if we not married?
If we just dated, but we live together?
Yeah, so what if we just live together and we dated?
I feel like it's the same thing.
You
Like,
think so?
this is me and you here.
Yeah.
In this bed.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's just, go on the couch. Like,
It's true. It's true. And there are other places you can go with it.
go to a hotel.
Yeah, exactly. I think to me it's just like other places you could be with it. Like, why would you choose here? Like, dummy, why would you choose here?
So you, yeah, no. Girl, please. Luckily, I've never had, I mean, I've been cheated on, but not in my same bed.
That's a different kind. It is a different kind of trauma. It is a different kind of. Yes, I've come home and he been laid up with the girl. And I was pregnant too. So he was. Oh, this is true story. Yes, true story. I came in, I walked in. He was with the girl. We were in a small apartment, maybe 2-bedroom at the time. And it's not like how they say like, oh, the clothes are strewn everywhere or whatever. No, I just instantly walked in and felt something was up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So walk in my room and the girl just laid up on my pregnancy pillow. You know, the really long, comfy one that you have to like, the body pillow. On my body pillow. I'm laughing about it now, luckily, but at the time, traumatic. Man, oh my God. And I remember, you were pregnant? I was pregnant. I was like, aw. So you couldn't even be high. It's so funny. I was more upset about the pillow than him, because I think we had already he's saying, but it's been done for a while. We were in that kind of space, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm like, my pillow. I can't use that pillow anymore now.
I get another one.
For real? Because you can't wash it. What the heck? How the heck do they expect you to fit those huge pillows in the washer dryer? Like,
But on her account, girl, why would you even? Because what?
Well, she ran. I started cussing. She ran to the bathroom. She locked herself in the bathroom. And, I started breaking shit. He had his laptop out. I broke the laptop, threw something at I was just like, rightfully so. Tasmanian devil.
It broke up.
Tasmanian devil all the way. Man, but I was young. I was like 18, 19.
Oh,
so.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in my 30s now, so.
Yes, and thriving.
Exactly, 30, flirty, and thriving. Thank you. And I know people are like, oh, sage it, and, salt around the perimeter.
Isn't that more preventative, more preventative?
Right, exactly. Hey, that's a good point. And then clearing it out. And I will say that
That's a lot of sage.
it is a lot of.
I don't know if sage's gonna do the trick there now.
I will say I felt
Palo Santos.
right. I felt a slight difference. Doing my home, for instance.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's just because the energy wasn't very heavy, or if I wasn't getting rid of anything too substantial. Right. But you feel better. You feel slightly better.
I don't know if somebody died in the house. I don't like they say it's going.
Property value is going down, and I will. It's cheaper. Would you move in somewhere if somebody died there? Knowingly? Yeah.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if I know it happened, that's tough for me. Just because what we're talking about, I believe in that. So I don't think I would even want to forcefully put myself in that.
Oh my God. I'd like to say that I could probably get over it, but I probably could.
There's no getting over that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard of this story, but there was a black woman, maybe it was Ohio, but her and her younger son had moved into this house. They had no idea that a young man had died, or I don't know if he necessarily died in the house, but he died close to it. He lived in the house, and strange things started to happen. Girl, it was such a crazy story. And then come to find out, she finds out about the situation, and her son was telling her, this is the part that tripped me out. I don't know if it's true or not.
Oh God.
But the son, she was like, the babysitter that he had was saying, oh, he kept saying a name like he wants to go play with this person. Girl, I said, whole time, the name was the kid who died.
Oh no. We're moving.
The beginnings of a horror movie right there.
Expeditiously, we are moving.
Oh, she moved, baby.
Oh God.
She got up out of there eventually. She sure did. She sure did. And that was sad because she had just got the house.
I just bought.
My goodness.
But my peace of mind. But my peace of mind is worth more.
100%.
Oh Lord.
Girl, I'm going down to that realtor. I'm gonna cuss them out so bad. So you weren't gonna tell me? I would be so upset.
I swear. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, this is why Black people just do not survive in the horror movies, though. Like, not even that, like, we can't survive or we don't have the survival instincts. We just getting up out of there. We just getting up out of there. It's a short movie. It's a short film. It's a short film. We don't need this
commercial.
We don't need this.
It's a trailer.
Yeah, we don't need this. But that's why I'm so excited for you about your role. You can portray it in whatever way you see fit, and I'm so excited. I think it'll be a great fit.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those in the woods.
Ooh, I can just see you with the sweat beads, girl. You gonna give I already see it. I already see it. So T. Well, thank you so much for stopping in with us. Anything else? Let everybody know where they can find you and what you got going on next.
Yes, so you guys can follow me on Instagram at Sauda Muse. I'm into a lot of things. I'm always doing events. I got some film projects coming up that I've been casted for, and I'm also shooting my first rom-com that I wrote myself. So I'm really excited about that. But yeah, like, check in with me.
Exactly. Tap in. Thank you so much again for coming in and speaking with us.
I appreciate it.
Yes.